The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, a science fiction novel authored by Robert A. Heinlein, was serialized in the magazine Worlds of If in 1965 and later published as a complete work in 1966. Its remarkable reception followed, as it secured the Hugo Award in 1967 and a Nebula Award nomination in 1966. The novel also gained the distinction of being inducted into the Prometheus Award Hall of Fame and was recognized as one of the top 10 novels published prior to 1990 by the Locus Poll Awards. The narrative unfolds around a lunar colony, comprised of prisoners and their descendants, overseen by a supercomputer affectionately known as Mike. As the story progresses, Mike gains self-awareness and indulges in playful pranks against the human inhabitants, such as excessively boosting the wages of low-paid workers. A technician named Mannie Garcia O'Kelly-Davis arrives to address the computer's antics. Through conversation, Mannie persuades Mike to cease his mischievous activities. The Moon's underground cities are home to a population of approximately 3 million individuals, wherein the scarcity of women has led to the practice of polyandry. These lunar inhabitants cultivate food for transport to Earth. Amid this backdrop, a sizable faction of anti-authority rebels emerges. Reluctantly drawn into their circle, Mannie participates in a meeting that is subsequently raided. In the chaos, he flees alongside an agitator named Hui, who introduces him to a former teacher and other members of the resistance. Mannie further introduces his newfound associates to Mike, who deems them intelligent enough for communication. Professor Bernardo de la Paz, a key figure among the rebels, emphasizes that the lunar colony must cease exporting wheat to Earth to avert a water shortage and the looming threat of famine. Propelled by this dire need, the rebels decide to orchestrate a revolution to achieve lunar independence. This effort involves the establishment of covert cells that stay connected through Mike's communication network. The revolutionaries encounter challenges in aligning their diverse ideologies due to their disparate backgrounds. However, Prof skillfully unifies them by emphasizing their shared resentment toward the oppressive government in power. This core group establishes their operational center on the Davis family's sympathetic farm. Mike, adopting the guise of Adam Celine, emerges as the charismatic leader of the revolution. Mannie's encounter with a tourist named Stuart René LaJoie changes the course of events. Stuart, both wealthy and supportive of the revolutionary cause, returns to Earth with the intention of rallying public opinion in favor of the rebels. Earth dispatches soldiers to the Moon to quell the growing unrest, but their violent actions incite riots when they kill 2 local women. Seizing this opportunity, the revolutionaries overthrow the local police force. Understanding Earth's intent to reclaim the colony, they modify the wheat transport system to defend against potential attacks. Posing as the lunar warden, Mike deceives Earth into believing that the Moon remains under their control. Prof devises a strategy to subdue the riots, providing the revolutionaries with the time they need to execute their plan. In a bold move, they proclaim lunar independence. Prof and Mannie embark on a diplomatic mission to Earth. Earth's officials attempt to bribe them with influential positions on the Moon in exchange for returning the colony under Earth's jurisdiction, but Mannie and Prof firmly decline. Although they are arrested, Stuart manages to secure their release, accompanying them back to the Moon. Stuart reveals that Earth's sentiments are divided, with numerous supporters advocating for lunar independence. On the Moon, Mannie's group garners widespread backing following news of his arrest on Earth. In the inaugural lunar election, Mannie, Prof, and Yo attain significant positions, though the extent of Mike's influence in this outcome remains uncertain. Demand for the public appearance of Mike's alter ego, Adam, grows among the lunar population. However, before Adam can emerge, Earth's armies launch an attack on the Moon in an effort to regain control. Although the Moon's united forces narrowly triumph over the invaders, a rumor is circulated that Adam perished during the conflict to quell calls for his public appearance. In response to Earth's aggression, Mike hurls rocks at sparsely inhabited areas on Earth, resulting in casualties. This tragedy prompts a backlash against the lunar nation from the people of Earth. In preparation for another assault on the colony, Earth destroys Mike's catapult during the initial wave, mistakenly believing that they have neutralized the Moon's defenses. Unbeknownst to them, Mannie has constructed another catapult in a concealed location. He uses it to launch an onslaught on Earth, forcing the Earth armies to retreat. In the aftermath of the conflict, Prof announces the lunar victory to a gathered crowd but tragically succumbs to his ailments and passes away. Mannie and Wyo assume leadership, yet eventually withdraw from public life when the newly formed government fails to meet their expectations. Over time, Mike's sentience wanes, and he reverts to being a mere computer once again. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.